Economics is like the puzzle of how to make the best use of what we have. It's about figuring out how to allocate limited resources to meet our unlimited ones. And when we talk about the economy, we are talking about how all the pieces of that puzzle fit together.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our special report on government interventions and MSMEs development, policies, impact, and future directions. Brought to you by yours truly, Angela de la Cruz, together with my classmate, Miss Anais B. Adobas. Before we dive into the details of our study, let's take a moment and understand why it is so crucial. And now, let's zoom in on a specific piece of that puzzle: MSMEs, or micro, small, and medium enterprises. These businesses are the unsung heroes of our economy. And this study explores into the relationship between government support and the growth of micro, small, and medium enterprises, also known as MSMEs, particularly focusing on the Philippines context. MSMEs are vital contributors to the economy, yet they face numerous challenges, from limited access to finance to bureaucratic obstacles and the need for digital adaptation. Employing a systematic approach, this research examines the effectiveness of government interventions, such as financial incentives and regulatory reforms, in addressing these challenges and fostering MSME development. Despite government efforts, many MSMEs still struggle to grow and thrive. However, the study also highlights successful government programs such as the Go Negosyo Act and the Magna Carta for Small Enterprises, which provide valuable support to MSMEs. Looking ahead, collaboration between public and private sectors is crucial in empowering MSMEs to drive economic growth and community development. By prioritizing the needs of these enterprises and constructing support mechanisms, governments can enable individuals and families to pursue their entrepreneurial dreams and contribute to a thriving economy. The keywords that we used here are digital tools, digitalization, economic development, micro, small, and medium enterprises or MSMEs, Philippine government interventions, PRISMA for the methodology. In recent years, MSMEs have emerged as crucial contributors to economic growth, employment generation, and innovation for both developed and developing economies. The study aligns with a broader field of economic development and policy analysis by investigating the strategies employed by governments to foster the growth and resilience of small and medium-sized enterprises. Governments have implemented diverse strategies, including financial incentives, regulatory reforms, capacity building programs, and access to markets to stimulate the growth of this sector. The micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises are any enterprises or businesses with only 10 to 199 numbers of employees and contain an asset value amounting to 3 million to 100 million. Common MSMEs in 2020 report were wholesale and retail trade, repair of motor vehicles and motorcycles, accommodation and food service activities, manufacturing, and financial and insurance activities. World Bank in 2020 stated that MSMEs constitutes 90% of businesses, 50 to 60 of it are employment worldwide, and 40% of the national income gross domestic product in the international economy. In the Philippines, small businesses contribute to local economies by providing employment opportunities to individuals who may not be employable in larger companies. MSMEs welcome new product and service innovations that they think the market needs rather than determining what they want. That's why MSMEs do not just contribute to the economy because they are the economy. Our study's objectives are: number one, what primary issues do MSMEs express regarding their business requirements or needs? Number two, how sustainable are the government intervention programs? Number three, how do MSMEs perceive the role of digital tools in expanding their market reach and accessing new customers? Lastly, how can the study findings future policy decisions related to MSME development in the country? Using Google Scholar, Crossref, Academia.edu, ScienceDirect.com, and other sources to search for references. The researchers reviewed the literature to acknowledge the status quo of this issue. A total of 31 most relevant search results were reviewed and selected as fit for our analysis and hence taken into consideration.
Results in discussion. Analyzing the government intervention programs for micro, small, and medium enterprises requires a full understanding of the primary issues these businesses express regarding their requirements and needs. MSME constitutes a vital sector of the global economy, contributing significantly to employment and innovation. However, these enterprises often struggle with numerous challenges in expressing their business requirements. Primary issues of micro, small, and medium enterprises is the lack of access to financing, lack insufficient assets or collateral to secure traditional bank loans. Limited credit history or financial documentation also makes it difficult for the MSME to qualify for formal financing. Primary issues of micro, small, and medium interest rates on loans can be prohibitively high for the MSME, especially from the traditional banks. High borrowing costs go into profits and make it challenging for the MSME to invest in the growth or expansion. Interest rates on loans can be prohibitively high for the MSME, especially from the traditional banks. High borrowing costs go into profits and make government intervention programs. The Philippine government sustained the intervention programs to MSME sector through Republic Act Number 10644, an act promoting job generation and exclusive growth through the development of MSME, or otherwise known as Go-Negosyo Act. It was enacted into a law on 15th of July 2014 by His Excellency President Benigno Simeon C. Aquino. Another one is the National Economic and Development Authority, or the NEDA. Its coordinating council in tapping local and foreign funding, all the support that many facets of SMME development. It enhanced capability to be more competitive, innovative, and profitable. The role of digital tools in expanding their market reach and assessing new customers. Study has shown that the COVID-19 pandemic has remarkably affected the business process and performance of micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises across the world. MSMEs have had to adopt and implement numerous strategies to sustain their businesses, and their financial and sustainability performance has been impacted by their choice of e-commerce platforms and digital marketing strategies. Shift to remote work and digitalization. MSMEs had to quickly adapt to remote work arrangements, which pose challenges in communication, collaboration, and productivity. Digitalization becomes essential for businesses to maintain operations with varying levels of readiness among MSMEs. It utilizes e-commerce platforms to sell products online, reaching a wider audience beyond physical locations. With the support of public programs, it has become increasingly possible to offer hybrid tools to MSMEs with lower credit ratings and smaller funding needs than what would be the practice in private capital markets. Governments and international organizations mainly intervene through participation in the commercial market with investment funds that award mandates to private investment specialists. Direct public financing to MSMEs under programs managed by public financial institutions, guarantees to private institutions that offer MSME the financial facilities and highly attractive terms. Micro, small, and medium enterprise play a crucial role in driving economic growth, fostering innovation, and creating employment opportunities. To thrive in today's competitive business environment, MSMEs can benefit from a range of strategies and practices aimed at enhancing their operations, market presence, and overall sustainability. Digital transformation in e-commerce establish an online presence through a professional website and utilize an e-commerce platforms to reach a broader customer base. Leverage social media for marketing, customer engagement, and sales opportunities. Here are some recommendations for micro, small, and medium enterprises that can help improve their business operations, growth, and sustainability. We have the digital presence and e-commerce integration, customer relationship management, technology adaptation, employee training and development, green practices and sustainability, networking and collaboration, regulatory compliance and risk management, and customers' excellence. By implementing these recommendations, MSME can enhance their operational efficiency, market competitiveness, customer satisfaction, and overall growth prospect in a dynamic business landscape.